welcome to Coffee with Rhea. Hi, I just spilled coffee all over my desk. Gonna have to clean that up for a minute. Okay, better. Oh, hi. Okay. I have to talk to you. And I know it's a bit like my personal Groundhog Day, but okay, it's really difficult to talk about it. Sorry, I'm not crying. I'll keep true to that. I am not filming myself when I'm crying. I think I did the other day, but you might never see that. I don't know yet. We'll see. But that is a topic for another video, and it's just a realm from what I am about to tell you. Also, it's morning. It's almost 9 a.m. in my world, and my office window faces east, so when I sit the way I normally sit, I'm in the spotlight. So I'm kind of hugging my screen a little, so I can see you, and I might have to move in a bit or to put down the blinds. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my robot vacuum in the background. It's just tidying a bit, hoovering a bit. I've tidied a bit and now it's hoovering. That's what I wanted to say. Can you tell I'm nervous? I'm rambling. So yeah, let's get to the point, shall we? Also, we're having cold coffee because yeah, ADHD. Great. Love cold coffee. Welcome to my personal Groundhog Day. I am headed into burnout again. Wow. Yeah. I've been alluding to it, and I've seen the signs. But I tried once again to push past them. To push past the exhaustion and the barriers, the mental and physical barriers that come with burnout. Once again, this is why I say Groundhog Day. It's always the same thing, and I never learn from it, which is one of the beautiful things about neurodivergence, is that we can't learn from these things. But I am proud of myself because at least I am now admitting it earlier than usual. Yeah, okay, let's focus on the good things. I'm so sick of it. I am so freaking sick. And I love hyperfocus, don't get me wrong. I love hyperfocus, and I love how much shit we can get done in a very short amount of time. But right now, I really, really hate it, and I wish I could just work like any normal person. I wish I could just, just work a couple of hours a day and then rest and then repeat it on the next day. I wish I didn't have to push myself this hard only to run into the same brick wall over and over and over again. It's making me sick. And I also wished I wasn't as transparent with you as I was. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. But sometimes I think it would be easier if I wasn't that intent on being transparent with you. Because I could just fool you, you know? I could just pretend everything was fine and you'd never know. But that isn't me. And I know that I am oversharing, and I know that it might be a quote unquote turn off for some people that I am this open with you, because I don't know if it takes away from the author-sona I've created. Also Bolish and Burning Star Art came up with also author-sona, so I'm not taking credit for that. That was Laura and M's idea. So yeah. But I really like that, and I don't know if it takes away from this author-sona I've created, but I really want it to be, because it's the shoe that fits me best, okay? In all of my life, and I'm turning 38 in a couple of weeks. Oh no. It's a little more than a couple of weeks. It's over a month. Yeah. 6 weeks. Jesus. Yeah, 6 weeks. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm turning 38, and in all those 38 years, Rhea Fox is the closest to how I see myself. You know, we talk about Jules, who is this ginger person, is how he sees himself. Rhea Fox is how I see myself. Okay, this is the most authentic version of me ever. So I think it makes sense that I want to be transparent with you, and that I don't want to. I'm sorry. There's still coffee on my. I have a mat on my desktop. Can you see that? No, it's stuck here. It's purple, light purple. Yeah. So I don't rest my wrists on the plastic surface. Yeah, but there really isn't. Sorry, TLDR. There really isn't another way for me to do this than to be as transparent as I can. And there are some things I can't share, and I can't share yet. But I will share as soon as I can. And as soon as I have something to talk about. That's what I mean. But this is something I feel like I need to be open with you about. Because I know that a lot of you are neurodivergent as well. And a lot of you can relate. And I was just talking to my alpha reader yesterday. Alpha reader, first reader, best friend, critique partner, however you want to call her. And I said that I think this pressure I put on myself, and this perceived pressure, you know, is something I put on myself. This is what I wanted to say. It isn't something that you expect from me. It's something that I project on you because I expect it from me. And that pressure is that I think I need to publish my books as soon and as frequently as possible. That I feel like shit because it's been over a year since the last Creatures of Coding book came out. And I feel so bad. My gaze just fell on my calendar. So behind my desk, I have a large wall calendar. It's like a calendar for the entire year. Yeah, of course. And there it says Tiger by the Tail 2 years on the 28th of September, which isn't that far away. So yeah, it's been so long, and I had all the plans to wrap up Creatures and Coding this year because I want the series out there, and I want to be able, on the one hand, to market it. Sorry, I just need to relieve the pressure on my back. Something. I told you in the last post, I think, that I pinched a nerve in my back, and it's still painful. I can sit for a while, and I can work for a bit, but yeah, it's not great. It's not great, and it hasn't been helping. I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been helping at all. With me, not feeling like shit. So yeah, I feel really bad that I haven't been able to get the next Creatures in Coding book out, and that I've published all these shorter books because my attention span has been so short. Like, Bunny was a struggle, okay? Bunny was a struggle for me. And that was 57,000, I want to say, 57,000 words. Just in comparison, Puck and Plume is 23,000 words. So it's a significantly longer book, sorry. Yeah, my comfort is, right now, my comfort is around 35 to 45,000 words, I want to say. And I am freaking struggling with Winter Husbands. And I hope that you don't watch this and think, oh my god, I don't want to hear that. That it doesn't disillusion you, because it's a good book. I think it's got good bones, and I love Lewis and Noah so much. I love them so much. But I've just been struggling. I'm not crying. I am not crying. I'm not going to cry. I was crying the other day. Sorry. Jesus. I was crying the other day when I was writing, or I should have been writing, and I couldn't. No, I'm not crying. Yeah, I just wanted to bawl. I knew I should have been writing, but I just wanted to cry. And I don't want to write the book from a point of desperation and of guilt. This is not where I can. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not crying. This is not where I can do my best work. Sorry. Jesus, no! Breaking my own. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cut that out. This is in my space. Oh god. Yeah, I don't want to write from a place like that. I'm sorry. See? Breaking my own rules. Always breaking my own rules. So yeah, I've realized that that I am stuck in MySpace 2003. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I never wanted. I don't do that for your sympathy or so. And I know you will all have sympathy with me. If you can't, that's okay. Like I'm not intentionally. I swear to you, I find it embarrassing to cry on camera, and I didn't want to do that. Goodness. I never wanted to do that, because this is what we did in, the early 2000s when we filmed us or took photos of us crying, with our emo bangs. God. Because we had it so bad. at 16. Oh God. No, but it's making me emotional because I love writing so much and it makes me so happy. And sitting here at my desk and just wanting to cry because I knew I had to work was something I never wanted to experience about my books. And it's not a place where I want to write for you. So I'm not sure what I can do, but I know what I have to do for now. It can, it can all be different in 10 days. A week, okay? A week can make a massive, massive difference to someone who is neurodivergent, because we have time blindness and our mood is very I just lost the word. Oh goodness. Gah! So yeah, our mood changes very fast. Sorry, I just lost the word. And yeah, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days can make all the difference to us. So in a week, I can be in a space where I'm like, oh cool, I'm so excited to get back to Noah and Lewis. But right now, this is what I am, okay? An emo mess. Getting upset because she can't find words. I'm empty. I'm just freaking empty. I can't, there aren't any words in me right now. And I am not sure how long that's gonna last. All I know is that I can't force myself to finish this book only to be deep in burnout when my kids are on summer break again. I can't do that anymore. Last year I did that and I wrote myself into a fucking burnout. And by the time the summer holidays, and they were my son's last holidays before he went to school, and we were either sick or I was burnt out. So you can imagine how much fun stuff we did. Nothing. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about that. And I never want to experience that again. And we have plans, we have a holiday booked. We're going to Denmark, even though we've realized we can't really afford it, but we have to. I have to go away for some time, and I'm gonna leave my laptop at home. I just can't. I can't do this anymore. It's not working. It's just not working for me. So yeah, I'm struggling with this right now. And I've given myself off, for as long as I need. Until I'm ready to go back into Winter Husbands and ready to finish telling this story. And I hope that's gonna be at some point this year. I had this on my Winter Husbands deadline. I had this here, but nobody's gonna die. And I need to stop using that word because it stresses me out. Nobody's gonna die. And we'll still be working on the cover. And we will be working on more art for you. I have a couple of commissions open in the next weeks and months, so you get a lot of new art, great art. I'm really excited. And I will focus on marketing. I will focus on Flighty Hearts. I got the edits back from my editor. I need to work them in. I haven't even opened the file. I haven't been able to open the file because I've been pushing myself so hard to finish Winter Husbands. And you know, every time I look at the manuscript, I'm just frustrated and I am upset and I'm sad. And I feel guilty because I can't fucking finish this book. But yeah, this is where I stand right now. We have Flighty Hearts on my birthday. I've scheduled it for my birthday because I really loved releasing Mom on my birthday. And I love Beryl and Kjartan's story a lot. They're amazing. Oh, my babies. We're also gonna get art of them, by the way. At least 2 art pieces. Yeah. And then we're gonna have Hunk Sandwich out in the world, for which I'm also super excited because I love that book, you know that. I really love the story of Ollie, Bo and Cass. They make me so happy. And if I can find more words, I'm gonna try and get another exclusive story out for you. And if I can finish Winter Husbands before my summer break. Sorry, I keep referring to my calendar. Yeah, if I can do that before my summer holiday, I'm gonna give you the book in increments and chapters over my holiday, which will come to over a chapter, maybe 3 chapters a day or so. Because it's a long book. And if not, I will probably have to cancel the pre-order for the book, or I might switch it to Winter Husbands, which is gonna, no, not to Winter Husbands, to Hunk Sandwich, which is something I usually wouldn't want to do, and I don't even know if I can change that. I think I can. And I would, you know, completely understand if you canceled your pre-order. Like, I don't know if you pre-order the books because you get them all. But I'm just saying, you know, if anyone canceled the pre-order, I would completely understand that. And I got so many pre-orders for the book already, which makes me feel even worse. But this is not a place from where I can create. This is not working. Yeah. And I've been comparing myself, you know, and I can't do that. The only person I can compare myself to is me. And I hold myself to impossibly high standards, which again isn't making anything any easier. So yeah, and I have 3 months, a little less, left at my day job, and I want to wrap it up properly because it's a family business, you know. Belongs to a relative, and I want to, I care, and I want to wrap this up properly, and then go into this full-time author thing afterwards with all my heart and without burning myself out in a year or less. I can do it in less, you know, I can totally do it in less. Give me half a year, I can do it. It's my superpower. Yeah. So yeah, this is where I stand right now, and I'm so sorry. I know I keep sharing these hopeful posts and, you know, where I'm full of energy, and then it's just gone. And you see me crying. Hey, that's a first. Yeah. I have my day job this afternoon. So I'm gonna try and get this uploaded for you. I haven't even had any of my coffee. It's still cold, even colder than before. Yeah, I'm gonna get this uploaded for you. But yeah, I need to do this from a soft place and from a place of ease. This is something I've realized. I'm not, because in German, I don't know if I ever shared that. When you're self-employed, it's called selbstständig. So you stand on your own feet, basically. You're not employed by someone, you are selbstständig. Self-standing, basically. But it also has another meaning, and it's like a tongue-in-cheek meaning. But ständig also means all the time. So, there is a little tongue-in-cheek saying in German where it's like, if you're selbstständig, you're working on your own all the time. Selbst und ständig. And I don't want that. I don't want to fall into this trap. And I've just talked to my son the other day because, like scores, his friend's dad is a tattoo artist, and he asked me, hey mom, how much money do you make a day? And I told him, like a rule, like an estimate. And he said, my friend's dad, he makes 800 euros a day, which is more than I make. And I said, yeah, but he only makes that on the days when he's, bent over a tattoo table and he tattoos someone. So he doesn't make that on his days off. He makes that on the days when he can work. And when he can't work, he's not making money. It's a different model, so you can't really compare one to the other, because what happens when we go on holiday and when we have the weekends off together? I'm still making money. I just wanted to, to tell him the difference. And neither is better, neither is worse. It's just a different way of doing things. But I don't want to fall into this selbst und ständig trap. I don't want to work all the time. I know some people, especially because I work in trades. Still, my day job is for a carpentry. I know people who work pretty much 24/7, and what they can't get done during the week, they have to do on the weekends. I know of an electrician who does we have to register, the solar panels with the grid operators. And he does that on his Sundays, when he shouldn't be working, when he should be spending time with his family and, recuperate and recharge for the next week. And I can't work like that. Not only because I don't want to work like that, but also because I don't want to die at 50. And I don't want to model this to my kids, that it's normal. And also because I have a disability that limits my energy quite massively. I can maybe work 4 or 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Comfortably. And then my energy is up. And if I have something happening in the afternoons, like an appointment or whatever, that leeches my energy dry, and then I can work even less. So I can't really rely on, being able to work 80 hours a week. I have to find other ways. And this is what I meant. I need to do this from a place of ease, and I need to make it easier for myself. And I need to make it sustainable for myself. And this is also something I want to model for my colleagues, for my kids. And I know, that I speak from a place of privilege, yes. But you haven't seen, for example, you haven't seen my house. Like, I don't live in a nice house. I love my house. I love our place. I love that we own it. I love that it's large. I love that we have a garden, but it's not nice. It's not fancy. It has really ugly bits. It has some projects that we would have done a lot earlier if we had the money, but we don't have the money. We decided to funnel the money back into the business because we both believe in me and in my books, and that I can do this. And we don't have a lot of fancy things. We don't spend a lot of money on, I don't know, eating out or knickknacks or clothes or whatever. We just don't. We don't do that. And both of us have a little wish list of things that we want to treat ourselves to, but we don't have a lot of excess cash. We can pay our bills, it's fine. But then you get hit with a car repair and whatever. And this is not gonna be like a financial, I just want to say that we live a life by choice that a lot of people wouldn't live, so we can do these things. And again, we're privileged that we have one income that can cover our bills, but it's also, like a lifestyle choice, and we've kind of cut down all our unnecessary spending. So I can be an author, and I need to make the most of this gift and of this privilege. I am going to stop now. Sorry, I got totally sidetracked, but this is neurodivergence for you. I still haven't finished my coffee. It's still cold, getting colder. I'm gonna upload this video for you now, and then I'm gonna go to my day job. And I need to work like 8 half days a month until I am no longer employed in a day job, because I have a threshold I can earn a month. It's not a lot. It's like 538 euros. Not a lot. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try and rest, try and recharge, try and get my surroundings in order, because it helps me see clearer and it helps me feel more in control, and it helps me deal with the mess in my head. And I'm sorry if I disappoint you. Sorry for crying on camera. That's totally not my style. Oh God, so embarrassing. But this is where I stand today, and I feel a lot lighter. It feels like a huge weight's lifted off me ever since I admitted this to myself. It's been a huge relief to say that, and it's been a huge relief to have two close friends, like my alpha reader and my friend Helen, step up and say, I think you should take a break. You've been pushing yourself so hard. I think you should take a break. And just having the Not that I needed the okay, or the permission, but just, you know, people who love me and who I love showing up for me and saying, hey, yeah, do that. Take that break and come back stronger. Okay, I'm gonna dash. Upload this for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm sorry I've been so quiet. But as I said, I just had no words. I had no words left to say, and I couldn't give you any updates and any new information when I was, you know, struggling so much with forcing myself to somehow finish this book. So yeah, I don't know yet what I'm gonna do and when I'll find the muse again. Like it's just postponed. It's not it's not cancelled. It's just postponed, okay? I will finish the series. And then again, you know, you think of George R.R. Martin or Diana Gabaldon and how long you have to wait for more books in their series, which are decidedly longer than my series, yes, but still. And then I feel a little better. And I know that it's not you, okay, it's me, which is what they always say. But yeah, I hope you're okay. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.